Hi everyone. I would like to share the details of my mini campervan build with you. If you find my video interesting, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel as there are more episodes coming. For a long time, camping for me meant dealing with the hassle of setting up a tent, only to take it down again, sometimes in the rain, leaving me with a soggy mess to dry out once I got home. It was a process I never looked forward to, and it often made short trips feel like more trouble than they were worth. One of the main reasons I decided to convert my minivan into a camper was to break free from that cycle. I wanted the freedom to park, relax, and sleep comfortably without the constant setup and takedown of a traditional tent. Having a camper van has made travel so much easier and more enjoyable. That said, not all tents are a burden. In fact, there are some specialized tents designed specifically to complement a camper setup. These can add valuable extra space, provide shelter from the elements, and make life on the road more convenient. While designing my camper, I realized that my vacations fall into two distinct modes, each requiring different gear and a different approach to setting up camp. First mode, travel mode. This is when I'm constantly on the move, driving during the day, stopping for a night or two, and then continuing my journey. Since I don't stay in one place for long, setting up an elaborate campsite doesn't make sense. The goal is to keep things simple and efficient, arrive at my stop for the night, prepare a quick meal, and get some rest before hitting the road again. For this kind of travel, extra gear, like a large water tank or a propane stove for outdoor cooking, is more of a hassle than a benefit. Instead, I rely on my campervan's built-in features to minimize setup time and keep things streamlined. Second mode, camping mode. This is when I plan to stay in one spot for several days, usually at a campground or a scenic location where I can relax and enjoy the surroundings. Since I'm staying put, it makes sense to bring extra gear for comfort and convenience. A picnic table, for example, provides the perfect space to set up a larger two-burner propane stove for more elaborate cooking. I also can bring additional equipment like a paddleboard, a bike, or even a portable fire pit to make the stay more enjoyable. In this case, I load all my extra gear into the van and secure it with bungee cords for the drive. Once I arrive at my campsite, I unload everything and store it outside, freeing up space inside the van so I can set up my bed comfortably for the night. By understanding these two modes of travel, I can plan my trips more effectively, packing light when I'm on the move and bringing extra comforts when I'm settling in for a longer stay. In the summer of 2023, before I had fully built out my camper, my setup was pretty basic. I just had an inflatable mattress inside the van. Since I didn't have built-in storage yet, I had to carry my camping essentials in a set of plastic totes, which meant I needed a place to store them once I arrived at my campsite. After researching different options, I came across a bike storage tent on Amazon. It was quick to set up, came in multiple sizes, and seemed like a great solution. I chose a mid-sized version that was just the right fit for my gear. It turned out to be perfect. I was able to store multiple 27-gallon storage totes inside, keeping my camping supplies organized and protected. Plus, the tent had enough space left over that I could even use it as a private changing area, which was a nice bonus. Even now, after converting my van into a full camper, I still use this storage tent when I'm in camping mode. For longer trips, like week-long stays at provincial campgrounds, it's the ideal way to keep extra gear, like cooking supplies, a bike, or a paddleboard, outside the van while keeping my living space uncluttered. If you're planning to spend time at the beach, especially in an open area without trees or natural shade, having a reliable sunshade is a must. In the past, I used a traditional canopy, which, like a tent, required poles and took time to set up and take down. While it did the job, I wanted something lighter, more compact, and easier to use. That's when I discovered a pop-up beach tent on Amazon, and it was a total game changer. Unlike a standard canopy, this tent practically sets itself up. You simply open the storage bag, take it out, toss it onto the ground where you want it, and just like that, it pops open and transforms into a sunshade in seconds. It's the perfect size for two people to escape the sun, providing just enough shade without taking up too much space. And I love how compact it is when folded, measuring only 24 inches in diameter and just a couple of inches thick. It fits perfectly in the narrow slot between my car's trunk wall and the support leg of my camper bed, making it incredibly easy to store and bring along on any trip. For anyone who loves beach days but hates the hassle of setting up bulky shade structures, this pop-up tent is an absolute must-have. At first, I had planned to create a DIY shower curtain setup for my minivan. The idea was to attach it to the vehicle, making it removable and storable in crossbar slots or beneath the solar panels. It seemed like a good solution at the time. But then I came across the camp shower pop-up tent on Amazon, and it completely changed my approach. This tent works just like the sunshade tent I use for the beach. You simply throw it on the ground, and within seconds, you have an instant shower room, no hassle involved. Not only is it incredibly easy to set up, but the tent also has a ton of practical features on the inside. Clips, pockets, and hangers, perfect for storing towels, soap, or other small essentials while you're using it. This tent is incredibly versatile. I use it as a shower room when I need to freshen up, but it's also perfect for a changing room or even setting up a portable toilet for outdoor use. Ideal for my Trillino. Like my sunshade tent, this shower tent folds down to a compact 24-inch diameter and stores at the same width. It fits neatly in my van's trunk, on the opposite side of the bed, making it easy to store and grab when I need it. For anyone looking for a quick, convenient, and multi-purpose solution for privacy and cleanliness on the road, this camp shower tent is a must-have. Next, episode number 11, Storage. In this video, I'll be sharing how I've organized the storage areas in my Sienna campervan to make the most of the available space. I will explain why I split the storage into categories: immediate, essential, and long-term gear. I'll walk you through how I've organized my trunk to maximize convenience, how my underbed sectional storage adapts to my travel plans, and how I plan to improve organization with packing cubes.